and the monochromacity properties. And coming to other topics like spontaneous emission, stimulated emission, and stimulated absorption phenomenon, and metastable state, and what is the population inversion, and what is the lasing action, how the lasing action takes place, and later we are going to cover the Einstein coefficients, and the relation between the Einstein coefficients and the significance of the Einstein efficiency also we will discuss in the next class. And also we will discuss the types of lasers like ruby laser, helium neon laser, semiconductor laser, and other applications we are going to discuss in our class. So you know very well that light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation phenomena. You people know, you studied this particular lasers phenomenon in your plus 2 level. Like what is the acronym? That means the full form of the laser. Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. So, by name, by acronym itself, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Later we will discuss in detail. So, you look at this particular slide. So we have different kind of light sources, natural light sources versus a man-made artificial light sources, like we may call it as the conventional light sources. So if you look at that one, a natural light source, sun is the natural light source, and this light and this torch and that all these things which were presented in the artificial light sources. So when you look at this, did you get my another slide?
Yes, sir.
Did you now, are you able to see this moon, water, and mirror like that? That slide, did you able to observe that
Yes,
one?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine, Andy. So that are these are light sources, the moon, water, and mirror. These items are not light
No,
sources.
sir.
Are not. Instead, they are reflecting light from the other sources. So, abbreviations of laser. What is the meaning of the amplification? Amplification means, so it should be intensified. It should be strengthened that light. Whatever the light you consider there, that light should be intensified. By whom? You or me? Or other person? By a process. That process is called the stimulated emission of radiation. So listen carefully, China. That light, later I'm going to discuss that light. That light is amplified. And is there anybody is waiting outside of our class? Please inform me if somebody waits out of our class. So, China, right. Our light is amplified by a process, by not you and not me, by a process. That process is called the stimulated emission of radiation phenomena. So later we will discuss how many types of emissions and how many types of absorptions what takes place in between the energy levels. Later we will discuss. So the light amplification, the light is amplified. Amplified means the light is strengthened by a process. That process called the stimulated emission of radiation. So this is the acronym for the laser, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. And then today you know very well the importance of the lasers. I'm going to touch all this. Suppose if you look at that any event like Olympics, any IPL, any prestigious games, and the starting ceremony, opening ceremony with a laser show. And even though in IITs technical festivals also conducting with the laser show. So and else you, if you go to that Lumbini Park in or Hyderabad, so a laser show will takes place. So this is the entertainment purpose. And if you go to that hospital, bloodless surgeries, bloodless surgeries. So without earlier without lasering tools, we have to take that operations by 10 or 15 stitches. So after the invention of lasers in the medical field, simply one or two stitches without any blood, we are going to conduct that operations in the medical field. So those lasers are used in eye cataract operations and in dental surgery operations. Almost all major surgeries today, the advanced technology with lasers takes place in the medicine field also. And else, for example, the main advantage, somebody getting some noise from your side or from my side? Hello, China, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
something I'm getting noise from your side. Any one of you guys are dragging that your mouse or something else. It gives a lot of noise from myself for me. So please try to cooperate with me if anybody are doing like that. So fine. And they in the medical field also we are observing the applications of the lasers in eye surgeries and dental and the major surgeries with the bloodless surgeries with the help of the lasers. And not also, and if you look at that earlier, we used to, if you go to the library, if the physical library, it requires more space and it requires more number of books, and you have to keep in almara so that it occupies more space in that your library. So that space would be replaced by the compact disc. And compact disc means the CD. You can write n number of books in a one CD. So then no need of that one. The digital content is ready to serve the students, and also they may be surfing that particular book by home based on the availability of that technology. So that the existence of the lasers in especially writing the data into the compact disk, it takes a important milestone in the less space, especially in memory devices. So that is the reason we are using this semiconductor lasers. And also you are writing that data into semiconductor with the help of the semiconductor lasers. CD antam kadante, CDs, DVDs antam kada manam. So compact disk and this DVDs, how they can store that data? So with the help of the semiconductor lasers write that data into the compact disk. And not only that, if you go to this
Sir,
hello.
someone wants to join, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. 1 minute. Okay. So if you look at, if you go to the supermarket today, whatever the items you purchase from the supermarket, everything with the barcoded items. Those barcoded items, while you are going to the billing section, so the billing person may scan that barcode and they can bill with the help of the laser scanners. So the not only there in almost all in all areas, so the data entry problems were be reduced by with the help of the laser scanners and the laser pointers also. So while we are teaching and we are going to present a seminar or in whatever it may be that, so the because of the directionality property of that laser, so we are using the laser pointers also. And other thing, I already mentioned that, clearly mentioned that anti-guided, laser-guided missiles in defense today. If you watch a Hollywood movie like warfares and whatever it related to that advanced technology component, in that advanced technology component, the major component is the lasing. So lasers. So using these lasers and the lasing technology, the complete warfare is changed today. So not only that, the missile technology, the advanced missile technology with the help of the laser guided missiles. So that is the reason we may not separate this particular the existence of the lasers in almost all fields. చూస్తున్నారు కదా మీ I think you are observing that one. Wherever you go, in almost all, in all sectors, scientific sectors or in the commercial or the industrial sectors, the existence of the lasers is clearly takes place. So that is the reason we are going to learn these lasers. So then, go to next slide. 1 minute. So the characteristics of lasers. Even I already mentioned that. What is the acronym, means full form of the laser? Tell me. Anyone? What is the full form of the laser?
Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation.
So that, dear students, I am requesting you, first try to understand this laser. So later we are going to achieve that, how we will achieve the lasing action. Later I will concentrate on it. So you look at that word LASER, light. L stands for the light, A stands for the amplification, by S stands for the stimulated, E stands for the emission, stimulated emission of radiation. So L, what is light? I already told you that when you supply some amount of energy to the ground state atom, it absorbs that energy and they jump from the ground state to the excited state. Okay. So at the, after the 10 to the power of -8 seconds, that excited atom will be come down to the ground state. That process is called the de-excitation process. At the time of de-excitation process, it emits a radiation. That radiation is called light. Did you agree with me, Anna? Evandi?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
first try to understand the laser, China. So the light, what is light? Immediately you can strike that question in your mind. What is light? How the light should be emitted? So you take the tube light, you take the tungsten bulb filament light, whatever the light you consider it. So here there is a principle. That principle is, you are going to supply the some amount of energy to the ground state atom. That means the switch off mode. When you are giving that amount of energy to the ground state atom, that ground state atom is ready to absorb that energy, and okay, it absorbing that energy. After absorption process over, what happens? Simply it jumps from the ground state to the excited state. Excited state. So it jumps from this one state to the another state. So it may not be stable complete that its lifetime. So its lifetime is very, very less in the excited state. So that excited state lifetime is 10 to the power of -8 seconds. I already told you that. So after 10 to the power of -8 seconds, what happens? Simply that excited state atom will be come down to the ground state. So come down to the ground state is called the de-excitation process. De-excitation process. At the time of de-excitation process, it emits a radiation. That radiation is called the light. Evandi? Ardhamainda? So now you are going to intensify, you are going to strengthen. So you are going to intensify that light, you are going to strengthen that light. Means whatever the light you consider here, that light you have to intensify. By whom? Who will help you? Emandi? Who will help you to that one? Yes, you are considering a light. That light should be amplified. Amplified means that light should be more intensified. That light should be strengthened. So when you are going to strengthen that light, somebody will help you. Who will help you here according to the acronym of the laser?
By stimulated emission radiation.
Yes, very good. By stimulated emission of radiation. So the process of achieving the lasing action. So simply you consider a light, you are going to intensify that light with the help of the stimulated emission. So stimulated emission, spontaneous emission, stimulated absorption. Three kind of transitions takes place in between the energy levels of the ground state and the excited state. Later we will discuss in detailed manner of those three transitions. So with the help of the stimulated emission of radiation phenomena, radiation is nothing but energy. Stimulated emission of radiation. Radiation is nothing but energy. So that energy should be amplified by stimulated emission phenomena. So that it is called the laser, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. So that stimulated emission is called a transition. I name it as the transition. That what kind of transition? When you are supplying the energy to the ground state, it may be jump or it may be come down to the ground state. So upward transition and the downward transitions. So that light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation phenomenon. So that means when you compare this laser light with a conventional light, sunlight or a tube light, etc., laser possess a few outstanding characteristics. So they are. So that is the reason, and that is the reason whatever the applications we discussed in the starting of our class. So today it is inseparable in almost all fields of science and technology, and in industry purpose also. So the laser is inseparable part. So why we are giving that much of priority? Why we are not inseparate this one? Because of it is having some outstanding, spectacular characteristics. So those characteristics are very powerful compared to the conventional light sources. So compared to the conventional light sources. So when you are comparing these conventional normal ordinary light sources, so the properties of laser light sources are very unique properties. So what are the properties and what are the characteristics of those laser? So one is the monochromacity, directionality, intensity, and the coherence. So the four characteristics of lasers: monochromacity, directionality, intensity, and the coherence. Now we will look at this what is monochromacity and directionality and the intensity of the laser light source. One minute. See, the first one we are observing this laser is a spectacular light. It consisting of four properties of what we called intensity, sorry, monochromacity, intensity, coherence, and the directionality property. So see here, this laser is a source of light which has extraordinary properties. These properties are not found in ordinary sources of light. First, we focus at coherence property of laser light source, and we are going to we are going to compare with a conventional light source. So I am playing this one. See, this is the incoherence nature of the ordinary light. And suppose if you look at this high degree of coherence of laser light, did you observe that difference between the conventional light source and the laser light source?
Luna.
See, the visible light is emitted when the excited electrons in atoms undergo the transition to the ground state. In ordinary light sources, this transition takes place at random in time, and the light waves received at a point on a screen, and it shows that no definite phase relation among them. But in the case of laser source, electronic transition takes place in an orderly way, and the light waves emitted have a consistent phase relation which does not change with time. This is called the temporal coherence and the most important characteristics of the laser light. So, you see the animation once again. This is the incoherence nature of the ordinary light, and this is the high degree of coherence of laser light. Okay. Now you tell me. All of you say good morning.
Good morning, sir.
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 Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
So this is not the correct response from your side. So I will count it, and when I am saying just go, you should pronounce the good morning. 1, 2, 3, go.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
No,
sir.
it should be like a noise. What I am expecting, I'm expecting your wish should be like a music, not should be a noise. Once again, go.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
So this it shows the incoherence nature of your sound waves. So you look at that particular picture, see in the high degree of coherence of laser light. So from the source emitting point to the ending point, it should be looks like all the wave trends or the crest and trough of each and every wave is exactly equal. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
So why I'm asking you, so just you wish me like, suppose I'm going to treat you all are the atoms. You are in the ground state. So when I'm giving some switch, that means just you go. So that means you are receiving some energy from my side. So then what happens? Simply you are absorbing that energy and jump from the ground state to the excited state, and you are in the excited state. Your lifetime is in the excited state is 10 to the power of minus 8 seconds. After the 10 to the power of minus 8 seconds, you should come down to the ground state. Even at the time of coming down to the ground state, you are pronouncing like a good morning, sir. So if all the 100 waves, suppose you are in my class now, the number is 37. So if 37 people are pronouncing like a unique manner, so then what happens? It should be looking like a good morning, sir. Yes, it should be looking like a music for me. Other than that, what happens? Somebody will respond, good morning, sir, good morning, sir, good morning, sir, good morning, sir, good morning, sir. So it should be looking like a noise for me. So that noise in terms of the light waves, we call it as the incoherence incoherence nature of the light. And that music in terms of the high degree of coherence of laser light. So if the 37 people are expressing good afternoon, sir, or good morning, sir, in a one time, that what happens? The exactly whatever the sound wave is emitted from your mouth of like when I am considering if you are a atom. So the crest and the trough of the each sound wave is equal. Then what happens? That light is intensified or not? ఏమండి చిన్న ఇప్పుడు మీరందరూ 37 మెంబర్స్ ఒకటేసారి గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ సార్ అని చెప్పారు అనుకోండి, దట్ లైట్ దట్ సౌండ్ వేవ్ ఇస్ మోర్ ఇంటెన్సిఫైడ్ గా ఉంటుందా ఉండదా? దట్ ఈస్ మై క్వశ్చన్.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, good morning, sir, good morning, sir, good morning, sir, good morning, sir. So the individual intensities are not making a high degree of coherence of laser light. That is not in an orderly way. Did you catch my point, China? Emandi? Emma, Unara, how many are you in the class? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ఏం మాట్లాడట్లేరు ఏంటండి? నేను గట్టిగా మాట్లాడాలంటే నాకు ఒప్పుకున్నట్లేదు, మీరు అసలే మాట్లాడట్లేదు. చెప్పండి. వినిపిస్తుందా అండి?
Yes, sir.
చెప్పండి అమ్మా. So when the atoms are emitting that sound wave or light wave in an unique time, then that the each and every emitted wave crest and trough is equal, that it should be added like a high degree, what we call more intensified light, that it is called the high degree of coherence of laser light. So lack of coherence makes ordinary light an optical noise, but coherence make a laser light like optical music. Because of this coherence, tremendous amount of the power of the order is 10 to the power of 13 watts can be concentrated on a narrow space of linear dimension of 10 to the power of minus 6 meters. You look at this incoherence nature of this ordinary light, and look at this high degree coherence of laser light. So this will be what happens when it should be coming out from this ordinary light source. It should be diverged. The light should be diverged. But here in the case of the laser light, it should be more what we call the more coherence. So the crest and trough of the each and every wave is exactly falls with the crest and trough of the other waves. So that is the reason the full amount of energy should be transmitted through a laser source. Okay. Then the case of directionality. What is the meaning of the directionality? Can anybody see? Directionality.
Which does not diverge, sir.
So please give your attendance, please. I want to know how many of you in the class. 501.
Present, sir.
501.
Present, sir.
Five 502. 3.
Present, sir.
4.
Present, sir.
5. 6.
Present, sir.
7.
Present, sir.
8.
Present, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Once again, will you please respond to 501.
Present, sir.
2. 3.
Present, sir.
4.
Present, sir.
5. 6.
Present, sir.
7.
Present, sir.
8.
Present, sir.
9.
Present, sir.
10.
Present, sir.
11.
Present, sir.
512.
Present, sir.
513.
Present, sir.
514.
Present, sir.
515. 516.
Present, sir.
517.
Present, sir.
518. 519.
Present, sir.
520.
Present, sir.
521.
Present, sir.
22.
Present, sir.
23.
Present, sir.
24.
Present, sir.
25. 26. 27. 28. 101. 102. 103. 104.
Present, sir.
5. 106. 7.
Present, sir.
8. 9.
Present, sir.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Present, sir.
15, 16,
Present, sir.
17, 18,
Present, sir.
19, 20,
Present, sir.
20,
Present, sir.
21,
Present, sir.
2201,
Present, sir.
2202,
Present, sir.
2202.
Present, sir.
Okay, 2203,
Present, sir.
04,
Present, sir.
05.
Present, sir.
Okay. Absentees are 502, 505, 515, 518, 525, 527, 528, 101, 102, 105, 106, 108, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17, 19. Thank you.
Sir, 525 present, sir. My network got disconnected, sir.
Okay, fine. Next, inkevarunara? Right.
Sir,
Ma. Cheppamma.
15, sir.
Huh? 1
Sir,
5.
even I am present, sir. కానీ మీకు వినపడలేదు సార్ ఇందాక
పర్లేదు నేను
చెప్పినప్పుడు
పోనీ ఇప్పుడు ఎంత మనకు 515 అమ్మా
ఎస్
515
సార్
అమ్మా
ఎస్ సార్
ఓకే ఇంకెవరు ఉన్నారా చిన్న రైట్ మరి ఎందుకు ఇంతమంది క్లాసులు ఉన్నారు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వట్లేరు బోర్ కొడుతుందా అర్థం కావట్లేదా పిల్లలు ఏమా
అర్థమవుతుంది సార్.
మరి ఎవరు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వట్లేరు మాట్లాడట్లేరు క్వశ్చన్ అడిగితే రెస్పాండ్ ఇవ్వట్లేరు ఓకే give me 1 minute time 1 minute just I'm noting down. Then the property is this, sorry. Okay, I am continuing. Then the second property is the directionality property. Suppose if the conventional light sources like lamp, torchlight, and sodium lamp light emits the light in all directions. This is called the divergence. A laser, and on the other hand, it emits the light only in one direction. This is called the directionality of laser light source. Take the example of a powerful searchlight. If the beam from it travels a distance of 1 kilometer, it spreads to about a kilometer in diameter. Other than that, a laser travels in a distance of 1 kilometer, it spreads a diameter less than 1 centimeter as shown in the figure. So the directionality of laser enables us to focus a light to a point on a target at a distance of a large distance. So see here, this is the divergence of the ordinary light, and this is the divergence of the laser light source. So the conventional light sources, for example, when you are traveling in a train in the night times, the railway protection force people, they are using a high torch lights. Something, suppose night time any thefting will takes place, so that they can focus from the first coach to the last coach with the help of the torch light. So when you look at the particular torch light from the starting operating point to the ending point, that screen, So the light should be diverged. Divergence takes place. It should be bulged in the manner of whatever you are observing in the picture. So if you focus from the first window to first coach to the last coach, then simply the light should be enlarged. So that enlarging process is called the divergence of that light, laser light, ordinary light. So when you look at this, the divergence phenomenon of a ordinary light, if you operate that conventional light source or high power torch light, if you operate from 1 kilometer, the light should be diverged more than 1 kilometer in size. Whereas you look at in the right side picture, that it is called the directionality of the laser size. Even not, it should be traveled 1 kilometer, the diameter of the laser beam is changing less than 1 centimeter. So that is the reason we are using these focus points. So if you are observing this automated gun weapons, cops like a Black Hat Commandos and other things, they are using a guns that it should be laser pointed. Suppose if they want to target on a head, simply first they focus on the light, because with the help of the laser lights. So using these laser lights, you can identify the spot. So the spot identifying is very easy in the defense sector. Not only that, using this, we are using in the communication purpose. Later I will discuss this one with another examples. So so this is the reason, the directionality property of the laser light source, and you are comparing this laser light directionality property and the laser light conventional light directionality property. So for the conventional light sources, the divergence is more, and coming to the divergence for the laser light is very less. So even if you operate 1 kilometer, the beam diameter is the divergence of the beam diameter is less than 1 centimeter. So you imagine that accuracy of the particular laser light. So that is the reason we are using this laser in a directionality dependent properties. So then, so this is the divergence of the ordinary light, and this is the directionality of the laser lights. So the third one is the monochromacity property. Monochromacity property. Mono means single. Single chromacity. Single chroma means chromacity means in physics it's a color. So monochromacity, single color. Chromacity means color. Single color is nothing but a single wavelength. Single color is nothing but a single wavelength. So laser light is a monochromatic light source. So it should be coherent light, and it should be more direction light, and it should be a monochromacity light. Emandi, vintunara?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So monochromacity. Mono means single color. So here we are able to observe two pictures. One is ordinary light, other one is the bottom one is the laser light. So when you are operating this ordinary light, whatever the light should be emitted, suppose generally white light is emitted. So you know very well that white light is combination of VIBGYOR colors. Antena kada? VIBGYOR white light is consisting of 7 VIBGYOR colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, orange, and yellow and red. So that it should be represented by the top picture. And we are telling that laser light source is a monochromatic source. Laser source is a monochromatic. Monochromatic means a single wavelength. So that you are able to see that red color wavelength laser here in the bottom picture. So the conventional light source emit all colors. Conventional light source is nothing but a ordinary light. So ordinary light emits that combination of all frequencies or the wavelength. So that is the reason whatever the light is emitted from the ordinary light, if you look at that one, it consisting of a 7 colors means, what is the meaning of the color in physics? One color means one wavelength. Emandi, did you agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
yes,
One color means one wavelength. So it's a combination of different wavelengths. It's not a single wavelength. But coming to the laser light, it shows it emits that radiation in a single color. So that is the example of that below picture. So it shows that all the emitted waves are in a red color. So red color means it's a red frequency, red wavelength. Did you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm asking you that. So that is the reason based on this one, we are telling that the laser is the best monochromatic source. So that's okay. So I am asking you friends, which is the best monochromatic source before invention of the laser? Okay, na? Tell me, Babu, which is the best monochromatic source before invention of the laser light source? నేను ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగిన నేను ఆల్రెడీ మిమ్మల్ని ఏమండి what is the best monochromatic source before invention of the laser? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes or no చెప్పొచ్చు కదా, తెలియదు సార్ అని చెప్పొచ్చు కదమ్మా. మీరు ఉన్నారా పోయారని నేను వెతుక్కోవాల్సి వస్తుంది మళ్ళీ ఊరికే. చెప్పండి చిన్న, విచ్ ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ మోనోక్రోమాటిక్ సోర్స్ అండి? పోనీ యూ టెల్ మీ ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ మోనోక్రోమాటిక్ సోర్సెస్. బెస్ట్ వరస్ట్ తర్వాత నేను డిసైడ్ చేద్దాం. యూ టెల్ మీ ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ మోనోక్రోమాటిక్ సోర్సెస్ అండి. మీరు మంచిగా క్లాస్ వింటుంటే అసలు దీంట్లోనే ఉంది, ఈ స్లైడ్ లోనే కనిపిస్తుంది. సోడియం ల్యాంప్, సోడియం లైట్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ మోనోక్రోమాటిక్ సోర్స్. సోడియం లైట్ గురించి చదివి కదండి. D1 lines, D2 lines, sodium wavelength is 5893 angstroms. It's the best monochromatic source. We are going to study the Raman effective phenomena using this 5893 angstroms. Those are all studied in your +2 level or in your school level. I thought that. Did you agree with me or not? Sodium light is a monochromatic source or not?
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason we are telling that the wavelength of the sodium light is the 5893. 5893 is a mixed wavelength or a single frequency, single wavelength. So that this is a what we call the monochromatic source. So before invention of the laser light, that laser light is invented in the year 1960. So before 1960, the best monochromatic source in the world is the sodium light. Its wavelength is 5893 angstroms. Emandi? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
that, this based on this monochromacity property. Emandi, listen carefully. Computer science students. Based on this monochromate today, whatever we are enjoying, that internet speed, whatever the internet speed we are enjoying with the help of this property only, monochromacity property. So in gigabytes or 100 Mbps or 30 Mbps, 50 Mbps, whatever the speed choose for your internet connection, based on this monochromacity property. Sir, how it relates? How it relates, sir? Yes. Even I told you that in the starting of my class, the laser light is usually a best communication device. Using the laser communications, whatever we are enjoying today, using the optical fiber. Suppose if you go for the Reliance Jio connection, simply what it tells you that, so sir, I will give you one double band optical fiber to you, so that it provides a 5G and it provides a 2.5G network to you. Do you have any experience with them? Emandi? If you are going to take a
Yes, sir.
connection, internet connection, simply they are going to give a line with a optical fiber cable. So that optical fiber cable, you are getting to a dual band or whatever the bands you can choose from your subscriber end. So that is the reason today we are enjoying this internet facilities with the help of this monochromacity property of the laser light. So laser is a best carrier of your information in a communication devices. So that communication medium or device is a optical fiber cable. So today, wherever you go in, even in the main roads, in the inside gully streets, you are able to identify the optical fiber cables. So many of subscribers, franchises, they are providing the internet facility like Hathway cable and like Act Fiber, like Geo Fiber, and they are all providing the internet facility. Do you have that idea or not? Or I think you are using you are listening this class by your mobile, so that you may never get a feel if you listen through your mobile. You connect to a desktop or a laptop, then only you are able to see that presentation in a neat manner. So that will be memorized in your mind. Otherwise, if you are able to see through your mobile phone, so it may not. Or else you may connect your mobile with the tethering hotspot to your any device. So why I'm telling this one, so if you are going to check 30 Mbps per one speed of the internet connection, 30 Mbps, 50 Mbps, 100 Mbps, 150 Mbps. So you are going to you are going to divide that the speed of that one. Sir, how it relates to the laser? Yes, and నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను కదా. So, for example, before invention of the lasers, the best monochromatic source is a sodium lamp. Sodium lamp wavelength enta sodium lamp. What is the wavelength of the sodium lamp? Tell me.
5893.
5893 angstroms. So now I am going to use that 5893 angstroms for my communication channel. Communication channel ante endi? I am going to wish you from this end. You are somewhere. So just I am wishing you good morning, my dear friend. So what you are expecting? Good morning. Also in the same manner you have to receive it. So who will carry your signal? Just I am delivering the voice from my mouth. You treat me, I am a transmitter, and you treat yourself, you are a receiver. Emandi, listen carefully. I am a transmitter, you are a receiver, and now you are able to listen my voice. Whatever I am delivering in my class, you are able to listen my from your end. So who will carry your signal? China. Emandi, ever carry your signal? చెప్పండి చిన్న, who will carry your signal? So you treat me, I am a transmitter. What is the job of the transmitter? Transmitter can transmit the signals, whatever the signal, either it may be the video signal, audio signal, text signal, voice signal, whatever it may be. That so here I am sending a voice signal to you. You are able to listen my voice. Did you get my voice or not? First you tell me.
Sir.
Did you get my voice or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We
Yes.
are good.
You told that yes, sir. I received that yes. So now you are the transmitter, I am the receiver. So in the other case, I am the transmitter, you are the receiver. So whatever the conversation via this in between you and me, who will carry our signals? Your signal and my signal. Who will carry? ఏమండి, ఎవరు తీసుకెళ్తున్నారు ఈ వాయిస్ చెప్పండి. అట్లీస్ట్ జనరల్ గా మాట్లాడండి. లేజర్స్ గీజర్స్ ఏం పక్కన పెట్టండి.
మీడియం సరే.
ఎస్, medium. Avana? Medium. That medium may be the wire media or wireless media, satellite media. So whatever the different kind of analog media or digital media, whatever later we will discuss that communication devices. So the basic fundamental phenomenon, so being between the transmitter and the receiver, a media is working, medium. So that medium is carrying our signals. Okay, na? So we may not transmit the signals through the air. So somebody will carry this one. So for example, నేను ఇక్కడే ఉన్నానండి, ఏ డివైస్ లేదు, మీ దగ్గర ఎయిర్ ఉంది, నా దగ్గర ఎయిర్ ఉంది, అవునా? ఉందా లేదా? ఈ డివైస్ మధ్య ఇప్పుడు ఆప్టికల్ ఫైబర్ కేబుల్ ఇంటర్నెట్ లేదనుకుందాం, నేను జస్ట్ గాల్లో మాట్లాడతా, మీకు వినిపిస్తుందా?
No, sir.
No. So a medium, even though it is air medium, in the air medium a carrier is required. Somebody will carry our signal కదా, తీసుకెళ్ళాలి కదా నేను మాట్లాడిన సిగ్నల్. So a carrier is required. So in that carrier, in wired communication, in wireless communications, cable communications, whatever the, so wireless communications is also a medium. Wired communication is also a medium. So in wire also somebody will carry your signal. In air also somebody will carry your signal. Yamandi, did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that carrier is laser. Yama, that carrier is laser. China, transmitter, receiver, transmitter, and both from the in both ends. Receiver can send working like a transmitter, and the transmitter can working like a receiver. So that you can speak and I can speak, and both are getting that information in the communication channel. In between that you and me, that means the transmitter and the receiver, a medium is takes place. That medium is different, China. Later, that is another story. That is a part of the EC people. How it works and later and what kind of mechanism is going on in between you and me, that is a different part. But the medium is required. So for that medium also, another person is required. That another person is a carrier. Carrier and a mosevar. Okay, who will carry our signal? So that carrier. So earlier we are using the telephone cable, telephone poles are there, telephone cables, and those signals are converted and like that. So now we are in a digital era. Those things are the old outdated technologies replaced by that new kind of technology. The technology is a laser technology. Now we are I'm talking about the lasing technology. So this lasing technology, in this one, I am telling you that the laser is a carrier in a communication channel. Just you keep in your mind, channel. You don't bother about that. Either it may be that wire media, wireless media, analog signal or digital signal, whatever the signals. These are all the part and part of ECE people. Just for the sake of our idea, this will be the laser light is carrying our signal. So that is the reason why I am telling you today the speed anagane. What kind of terms are recognized in our mind? Bandwidth. Even 30 Mbps istadu. Neeku per month speed is 30 Mbps istadu. Ana kondarki 100 Mbps istadu. Kondarki 150 Mbps istadu. So based on how much price you may afford to you that particular connection, based on that one they can provide that much of bandwidth. Meeku ardhamainda ippudu? Bandwidth ante the amount of data transferring. Evandi, the amount of data transferring in a communication channel, that it is called the bandwidth. Speed, later we will discuss. That is also part and part of that EC people, but it's necessary to understand that concept. So my intention before invention of this laser China, before invention of the lasers, the best monochromatic source is a sodium lamp. So sodium lamp wavelength we know very well, 5893 angstroms. For example, I am using this sodium lamp for the communication channel. How it travels later I will explain in a detailed manner. So I am using this one. So the bandwidth of this one, the bandwidth of this sodium wave lamp is almost 1000 angstroms. Okay, we will continue this one, the bandwidth, and see here. You look at this particular picture. The left side picture shows that if we were using this sodium lamp for our communication channel, it shows that the delta lambda shows that the bandwidth of that sodium vapor lamp, and 1000 angstroms. Using the 1000 angstroms of bandwidth, we can transfer the energy and data transfer rate. So bandwidth rate, see that a transmission rate 0.5 watts per centimeter square. So మీరు చూడండి, మీరు కనెక్షన్ ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు ఎప్పుడైనా అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారా? మీరు జియో కనెక్షన్ కానీ ఇదేంటి ఇప్పుడు వీళ్ళు ఇస్తున్న ఇంటర్నెట్ ప్రొవైడర్స్ ఉన్నారు కదండి, మీకు కనెక్షన్ ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు. ఉందా మీకు ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్షన్ చిన్న?
Yes, sir.
కనెక్షన్ ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు మీరు అంటే జనరల్ క్లాస్ సబ్జెక్ట్ మళ్ళీ రేపు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తుంది ఈ రెండు ఫిగర్స్. మిమ్మల్ని ఏమడుతుందంటే, వెన్ యు ఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఏ న్యూ కనెక్షన్, వాడు ఒక మీటర్ పట్టుకొని వస్తాడు, డిజిటల్ పవర్ మీటర్ అని తీసుకొచ్చుకుంటాడు. మీకు పిల్లోడు ఇది టెక్నికల్ పర్సన్. పోల్ దగ్గర ఎక్కడైతే మీ ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్షన్ పోల్ ఉందో అక్కడ పవర్ చెక్ చేస్తాడు. అక్కడ పవర్ చెక్ చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ వచ్చేసేసి మీ ఇంట్లో ఉన్న డివైస్ రూటర్ దగ్గర మళ్ళీ పవర్ చెక్ చేస్తాడు. చేసిన తర్వాత ఎంత పవర్ వస్తుందో చూసుకుంటాడు. పవర్ సేమ్ పవర్ రాలేదనుకోండి, ఇక్కడ ఈ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఛానల్ ఎక్కడో మడతపడటమో లేకపోతే వైర్లో ప్రాబ్లం ఉండవో జరుగుతుంది. దాన్ని బట్టి చెక్ చేసుకుంటాడు. సో లైక్ ఇక్కడ హౌ మచ్ డాటా, హౌ మచ్ కరెంట్ ఎనర్జీ ఇస్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్డ్ త్రూ దిస్ యూజింగ్ దిస్ కన్వెన్షనల్ సోడియం వేపర్ ల్యాంప్ 0.5 వాట్ ఫర్ సెంటీమీటర్ స్క్వేర్. బ్యాండ్ విడ్త్ ఎంత అండి? మళ్ళీ 1000 యాంగ్స్ట్రామ్స్ బ్యాండ్ విడ్త్ యూజ్ చేస్తే 0.5 వాట్ ఫర్ సెంటీమీటర్ స్క్వేర్ వస్తుంది. But using these lasers and the bandwidth, you look at this, you try to understand that particular picture. The right side picture, delta lambda means the bandwidth. It shows that the bandwidth is 10 angstroms of bandwidth. Emandi chinna 10 angstrom bandwidth lo how much energy transmitted? You see 10 to the power of 5 watt per centimeter square. Emandi, where is the conventional one using the 1000 angstroms bandwidth, huge bandwidth, but it transmits that less energy, 0.5 watt per centimeter square. Where you are using a laser light in a communication channel with a using less bandwidth, and it transmits the huge size of data. That is the reason using the 10 angstroms bandwidth, it transmits the 10 to the power of 5 watt per centimeter square. So did you observe that the difference between this conventional monochromatic sets and the laser light source? Ardhamaindandi? So based on this reason, we are replacing all copper coaxial cables in the communication channel. We are replacing with these optical fibers, and those optical fibers are working with the lasers. Okay, so we will continue this one in the next class, tomorrow's class. Okay.